So good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of DVCon Europe. I'm very excited to have you all here. Thanks for joining this early this morning. My name is Oliver Bell. I'm from Intel, and I'm kicking off the session with my colleagues from the steering board. So first, I would like to thank our conference sponsor, Accelera Systems Initiative, together with the Accelera global sponsors, Cadence, Mentor, and Synopsys. So for those who attended day 1 yesterday, it had been a really, for me, at least exciting program, and feedback from you had been also very positive on the technical content. Some more on the statistics. So Martin alluded yesterday also into this. So we are close to 300 attendees. And I'm also excited that we have more than 90 different affiliations, organizations from big companies, small companies, university attending it. It shows this diversity, the huge interest we have at DVCon Europe. And it's the first time virtual, which means we're connecting so many different homes and office places across the world. And that's a good topic across the world. So we have around represent from 28 countries. So Europe, not surprisingly, most of them as a DVCon Europe 245, but we have also good presence from India, China, Japan, around 20 overall. We have North America, 32, maybe not at this hour because really a bit early. But I welcome also our attendee from Australia. So keynotes yesterday from Moshe, very well attended, around 150 attendees, and also from Wiki, all in the topics of software methods and DevOps. Very important topic for DVCon side. Tutorials, I flipped through the tutorials. We had also in our streams very good participation between 30 and 80 attendees each. And the panel was also well participated. And it worked flawless, so that was good. Since we're doing it the first time virtual, and it's an experience. Now, day 2 ahead. Also exciting program, fully packed day, opening welcome. We go through it right now. We will have Volkswagen, Dr. Matthias Straub from Volkswagen will give a very interesting keynote about the innovative automotive computing architecture that we do right after this kickoff session. Then we go into the paper presentations with 4 streams in parallel, 12 papers in the morning. Sumit will host through the poster sessions. We'll talk in a moment about it. Then we have another exciting panel about verification challenges of an exascale supercomputer, moderator by Jean-Marie Brunet from Mentor, a Siemens business unit. Afternoon, after some coffee break and lunch, we go into paper presentations. And I'm also pleased to announce that my colleague from Intel, Dr. Mike Maybury, will do the future of compute verification in the era of heterogeneous design. Prior we go into the closing session. One thing I would like to a special mention that we have a virtual experience room. Here we had seen yesterday still participation which we can grow. So therefore we would like also during the intro session to give a bit more focus on this. With this, I would like now to give over to the technical program that you learn more from Alex. And Alex, I give him big kudos because he's with Mark Burton, the person making sure that we have with his team to have high quality content on the DVCon Europe. So Alex, please give us more insights into the program.
Thank you, Oliver, for the kudos. I will directly pass this over to the technical program committee members and the authors who did all the work. So yeah, good morning also from my side. My name is Alex Rath from Infineon. And yeah, as already mentioned, I'm the technical program chair for DVCon EU. Now I think it's actually the 3rd time for me, and now with the first virtual conference. And yeah, warm welcome, and let's see. and I think we have very exciting sessions ahead. The reason I decided to show this timeline here is it's the first time that I'm actually showing that in the opening sessions, is that you guys see when we do the presentation at end of October, it's actually more than a 6 months work ahead for the authors and for the review committee. And you all know what happened this year. We had the pandemic, and you see that this timeline actually goes right through it. And despite the timeline going right through the pandemic waves, the authors and the TPC members were able to come up with a really rich and compelling program. So despite probably many people having to do homeschooling and difficult family logistics and so on and all. So if we were now in a real hall, I would actually call for a big applause now that authors and TPC members were able to manage that so well. So we had only, I mean, I'm showing the deadlines here, and I think we had to shift one deadline by 1 week or so. So really only minor changes to the plan. So everybody was really totally committed to fulfilling those deadlines and the milestones. So yeah, kudos and thanks to everybody. So speaking about the TPC, here is the slide showing the TPC members. We have members from both user side as well as EDA side. So I would say it's a healthy mixture as always. The TPC is grown again. It's again slightly bigger than the previous years. That's good because with also the growing numbers of submissions that we have, it's always more work. So more work on more shoulders. That's a healthy setup, I would think. Again, kudos to everybody. Thanks for flipping forward, Oliver. We have the technical sessions starting at 10:30 and also at 15:30 respectively in 4 parallel streams. And as Oliver mentioned before, please join us in the virtual world because we facilitated that purposely to enable follow-up discussions after the session. So if you have questions to the authors or if you have questions to the steering committee, please join us in the virtual world to further discuss the things. Oliver, please go ahead. And my closing slide, we have best poster and best paper and best poster award. Please vote. You have the link here. Keep in mind that the voting is to be closed at 5 p.m. and 10. And special thanks go to the best paper sponsor, Qualcomm. Thank you very much for sponsoring the award. And as always, awards will be announced in the closing ceremony. Thank you very much, and I wish you a nice paper day. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Sumit Jha and I'm from Qualcomm Ireland. I'm also working as a poster chair with DVCon Europe 2020 steering committee. So I will give you a brief overview of our poster presentation and our booth. So with the help of this virtual reality and 3D platform, we have kind of reimagined the poster presentation concept. This new virtual world enabled us to enhance the whole poster experience with the following features, like you have the poster display screen, which is the PDF, and then you have pre-recorded poster presentation videos, author's bio with photo, and presenters and attendees as avatars. Now, this will not only help to make the poster presentations more elaborative and comprehensive during the poster session today, the 1-hour session, but also enables the attendees to explore the posters on their own before or after the poster presentation with the help of these short pre-recorded videos. And also take a note that the communication between avatars is proximity based, which means if you want to go and ask question to the poster presenter, you really need to move towards him and you will be only able to communicate with him once you are close enough. The pre-recorded video sound and your conversation sound is also confined within the poster booth. So this resolves the noise issue from surrounding. Next slide, please. Here, I'm giving a brief overview of our posters. So we have 11 posters spread across 8 virtual experience rooms. And these rooms are named with the design verification themes. And each virtual experience room also have exhibitor booths from our sponsors and exhibitors. Posters are also available in the 2D world of Conflux platform, but I would like to encourage you to go and visit the virtual booth, meet the authors, and ask questions directly in the live session today. Most importantly, please don't forget to vote for the best poster. Now, let me take you to one of the virtual experience rooms where Mark Burton will walk us through virtual 3D world. Over to Mark, please.
Hello and welcome to the virtual experience rooms for DVCon. This is one of our 8 rooms here, and as you can see, I have around me most of the members of the steering committee. So I don't know, would Martin, would you like to say 1 or 2 quick words?
Hello, good morning on day 2 of DVCon Europe. Welcome visiting us in the virtual experience world.
So you can probably tell when people get a little closer, our voices get louder, and equally when we move apart, then our voices get quieter. So if you want to talk to people in this virtual world, just like in the real world, you literally have to go up to them and say hello. So, hello, Oliver, how are you doing?
Hello, Mark. I'm doing great. Good morning.
Fantastic.
Thanks for meeting you.
So we've already had great conversations in these rooms yesterday, and we're hoping that today we'll have even more conversations. I'd like to show you just quickly the poster sessions which are going to be open today. So let's go over there. Each of our virtual rooms has 1 or 2 poster sessions, and these have a video that you can actually play, and if you go close enough to it, you'll be able to hear it. Let's try that.
And finally perform the math to get the error after multiplication. Assuming ADC LSB is 0.0002, we compare the error with respect to how many with respect to LSB. That is, how many LSBs is the error. Next, we scale the same.
So the other thing that here we go. The other thing which you should know is that in the virtual rooms, you should find most of us. Now you've seen us, you'll probably recognize us as you walk around. The virtual rooms are for you to interact with each other, just as you would in a normal conference. And you can be assured that you'll find members of the steering committee, you'll find exhibitors, and other members of the conference in these rooms. So please do use them. A little word on entering the rooms perhaps would be sensible. Sometimes it can take a little moment, and sometimes it can be a bit frustrating, particularly if you have problems with your VPN settings. Our advice is to try your best to switch your VPN off, and also to try and reload the page if you have a problem clearing your cache or something like that. Once the page loads, some people have found it a bit troublesome to move in this virtual environment. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, and equally with your mouse button, you can drag from left to right, and that rotates you round. Hopefully you're going to have a great fan experience and meet people that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do just in Zoom sessions. It's not a full conference, but it is at least approximating to it. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
All right. Isn't this exciting? This is really a virtual experience room, and there had been a lot of engineering effort in going into that. So I really encourage you, take a moment, go into this. And besides webinar style, which is, I think, quite proven now, I encourage you, especially for the poster session, go into those experience, check it out and have fun. Also, I tried it yesterday, and some of the engineers even bought or made a virtual coffee machine. Of course, a real coffee is still better, but yeah, let's test it out. Then, as we move along, I would like to thank the 2020 exhibitors with LDEC, EMIC EDA, Circuit Suture Technologies, Jade Design Automation, OneSpin, Optima, Qualcomm, Sigasi, and various. So usually in a big plenum, I would ask for an applause because exhibitors and together with the sponsors, they are really supporting DVCon Europe. This is an event from engineers for engineers, completely independent with a lot of hard blood from many, all of us. And therefore it's important that we keep the community up to life. Also media sponsors is quite important to spread the word. So EA Cafe, EW News, Electronic Information, Electronic eNorden, New Electronics, Tech Design Forum, they all help us. First of all, we had a virtual event. It was also an exciting experience to turn the analog conference into a virtual one. It was a good decision because unfortunately Munich numbers and Germany numbers going up on COVID-19, but also on our journey to virtual, we would like to hear from you on the content, on the setup. What would you like to see more? What do you like to see less? Please do the survey after the conference. Then networking, of course, that is important to the outside world. Stay connected. So we have a very active LinkedIn community. Join at the LinkedIn at DVCon Europe. I have seen yesterday nice postings. Same on Twitter. Make sure that you use the hashtag #DVCon Europe. And as mentioned now, use also virtual experience rooms to meet your peers, and go to the website below. With this, I also would like to say enjoy the day. And now it's my special pleasure to go into more into the keynote section. I start in inverse order. So the evening keynote we have from Mike Mayberry from Intel. He will talk at 5 p.m. Central Europe time about the future of compute, verification in the era of heterogeneous design. So I had already the chance for a peek glimpse. Really interesting. I encourage you to go there. And now let's go a bit closer. And I would like now also to introduce Dr. Matthias Straub from Volkswagen.